not only plus gerund, verb plus infinitive. Verbs that only come with to. Like, I want to go. You never say I want to going. I want to go. You have probably started reading the lesson. You have finished reading the lesson. Now, if there is any question about the material on this page, please send me the question. But I'm trying to see if there is anything new here. Here, this section. Usually in tests, and even in concours, the university entrance exam, we have questions like this. At least we used to have questions like this. After WH words or after question words, if you immediately have a verb, that verb has to be in infinitive form. Like, he told me to go. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to ask. I don't know whether to stay here or to leave. So it's important. Actually, it is like this. We asked how we could get to the station. We could get. But if we is omitted, then the verb becomes infinitive. We ask how to get. Have you decided where you should go, where you would go, where you wanted to go, or where to go? Where to go. So this is something you should be careful about. Now, let's go to the exercises. And by the way, prepare yourselves in about 10 days, maybe the third session from today, next Sunday, we will certainly have a quiz. A multiple choice quiz on, I don't know yet. I have to choose maybe some of the readings, maybe 1 unit, maybe 2 units, but in order to keep you on your toes, keep you ready for the final exam. So, and to see who is who. So, Mr. Zamani will let you in time to know what you should do. Now, let's do the exercises. This one is pretty easy. Complete the sentences for each situation. Shall we get married? Yes. Okay, they decided to get married. Payamer answered the second one. Please help me. Okay, she agreed. Alahiri, go for the second, for the third one. Nuri, go for the fourth one. Cool. She agreed to help him. Very good. Mirkhan, wait for Alahiri. When I said Alahiri, you please type. Okay. She agreed to help him. The third one. I said who? I said, can I carry your bags for you? No thanks, I can manage. He offered. Okay, Nuri is trying to answer. He offered to. Hello? These days, if you have time, please try to start learning how to type fast. I can't, but you guys should. To carry her bag. Correct. Correct, robot. To carry her bag. What's the meaning of manage? No thanks, I can manage. What's the meaning of manage? What's the meaning of manage? Okay, Tehranfar, مدیریت کردن. Here, I can manage means I can do it myself. I can do it myself. I don't know, Alahiyari, because they cannot wait. Maybe that's the problem. It's all right. It's all right. I can handle. Darini said handle. Handle and manage are the same thing. Means I can do it myself. I can manage to do that. This manage is not مدیریت کردن. Tehranfar. This manage means be able to do. I can handle it myself. I can manage. I'm okay. I'm fine. Next one. Let's meet at 8. Okay, fine. They arranged to meet at 8. This is easy. What's your name? I'm not going to tell you. Oh, she refused to tell him her name. This him, this her, these pronouns are important here. Okay? Thank you, Nuri. She refused to tell him her name. And the last one, I would like nobody. Najaftari only. I want Najaftari to answer me. Najaf, please don't tell anyone. I won't. I promise. Okay, what did she promise? Najaf. Najaf, don't turn me down. Don't disappoint me. Don't. Najaf, we are waiting. I know you're there. No response to paging. Najaf. OMG. I don't know what to do. Najaf, what happened to you? Oh, I saw it. She promised. Okay, Najaf. After 2, Shafaqiye, Najaf, after 2, you cannot use don't. She promised to tell. Opposite of to tell, not to tell. Shafaqiye, what does Shakespeare say? To do? To do or not to do. So remember, telling, not telling, to tell, not to tell. Not comes before the infinitive. So that problem we had should be corrected, Najaf. Thank you. She promised to tell. Always write like this. She promised to tell. Negative. Not to tell. To tell is together. She promised to tell. Okay. Put the verbs into the correct form. To infinitive or ing. Or I should say infinitive or a gerund. Now, it was a nice day. We will go together. Let me see. It was a nice day. I enjoy watching. Okay, 2. It was a nice day. So we decided to go for a walk. Very good. To go for a walk. After decide. 2. Let me also work on the vocabulary. Decide is a verb. What is the noun? Tasmim. Everybody can answer. Multiple attendees. This is a very good. This question is easy for level A. Nuri, what's your answer? This is a very good dictation, Mutavalli. Look at Aghidi's answer. Decision. This is a very good decision. Now I want to ask a difficult question. What is the adjective? قاطع comes from decide in English. It was a decide. I would like to know who knows. This was a decide. Nobody's typing. Decisive. Very good, Robert. Decisive. قاطع. Decisively. قاطعانه. Very good. There was a lot of traffic, but we managed to get to the airport in time. Okay, anybody knows the difference between in time and on time? The class is at 12:45. Should Mr. Amini be at the school on time or in time? Number 1 or number 2? On time or in time? When the class is at 12:45. Just type 1 or 2. Should I be at the school on time or in time? The guys who are typing 1 or on, you can never become a good teacher. You cannot enter the school at 12:45 when your class is at 12:45. You have to get your books, you have to get ready, you have to get the system, everything. In time. In time means, Rafa Talab good. In time means before the time. So if you have a flight at 12 at the airport, should you get to the airport at 12? No way. 10. 11. In time to do everything you need to do. So, Najaftari be موقع. Very good. So, in time is before the time. On time is just on time. On time is just on time. Good. Even the students should be in time. Sit there, open their books, be ready for the teacher. Then the teacher enters the class on time. But I have to be at the school in time. All right. They don't have number 4. I would like to... Nuri, can you answer number 4? I'm not in a hurry. I don't mind. Just write the word. I don't mind. Mirkhan Can, I said Nuri. I don't mind waiting. Bravo. After mind. It's very hot in here. Do you mind opening the door? Next one. We are also reviewing. In your next test, in the quiz, you will see questions like this. Or maybe the quiz would be just on this book. So you have to be very careful. They don't have much money. They can't afford to go out very often. What's the meaning of afford? مثلا, I mean, you can easily afford to buy that Peugeot, or whatever. But I can't afford to buy Mirkhan's car, the Maserati. I can't. Afford means, Nuri, be able to. Very good. Be able to. Be able to. Thank you, Beruzi. Your Farsi is really good. Okay. Be able to do that. I can't afford to do that. I can't afford it. We've got a new computer in our office. I haven't learned how. This is what I told you. I haven't learned how to use it. I haven't learned what to do with it. Okay? I wish that dog would stop. What's the answer? It's driving me crazy. I wish the dog would stop barking. Very good. Would stop barking. Very good. It's driving me crazy. It's making me crazy. Our neighbor threatened. You must know the word bark. You must learn all the words in here if you don't know them. Our neighbor threatened to call the police if we didn't stop the noise. Threaten. If you don't know the meaning of threaten, listen to Tehran Far. He's going to say what threaten means. He threatened. You took your words back, Tehran Far? What is threaten somebody? Are you threatening me? You can also write in Farsi because it's difficult to write it in English. Tahdid kardan. Very good. Are you threatening me? Threat is tahdid. This guy is a big threat. COVID-19 is proved to be a big threat for humanity. So threaten is tahdid kardan. We were hungry, so I suggested, this is good. Everybody mark this. Mark this for the exam. What's the answer? Come on, everybody can type. Threatened to call, threatened calling. Just type 1 or 2. To call is 1, calling is 2. Gerund is 2, infinitive is 1. I suggested, Nuri Can, both of them. Are you kidding me? Suggested in this sentence, Nuri, which one is the answer? So I suggested, Obat says having. Obat says having. Anybody else? Nuri says having. Come on, guys. Shafaqiyah says, okay, ing is correct, gerund is correct. After suggest only one answer, the gerund form. He suggested going to Shiraz. He suggested eating at the restaurant. He suggested staying at home. But we had another answer. He suggested that we stay at home. He suggested that she stay at home. We talked about it. Here, only gerund. We are all afraid to speak. Nobody dared to say anything. Dare means have the courage to say something. There is jur'at kardan if you don't know. Nobody dared to say anything. Nobody dared to say anything. Hurry up. I don't want to risk. This one is good too. After risk, what do we say? I don't want to risk to miss. I don't want to risk missing the train. 1 or 2. To risk missing. Fabul says missing. Missing. Number 2. Missing. Obat Can. Wrong. Missing is correct. After risk. Don't risk doing that. Don't risk not coming to school. It's a risk. Some of these you haven't heard very much, so you need to write some sentences about them. You need to check your dictionaries for examples. I don't want to risk losing her. Okay. I am still looking for a job, but I hope to find something soon. Who remembers the word we talked about last time? When you want a job, what kind of form do you fill? What kind of form do you fill? This is my present question. What is the name of the form تقاضا, that you fill for a job? What is it called? Mirkhan is trying. Mirkhan, it comes from apply, but this form is not correct. You can say applicant's form, but usually it is called an application form. Application form. Applicant is the person. Qobat no. Application, because you apply for a job. You apply for a job, you are an applicant, متقاضی, and you fill out an application form. Write these things somewhere. Whatever Mr. Amini says on the internet is gold, because you're going to need it in the exam. Okay, make a new sentence using the verbs in parentheses. He has lost weight. He seems to have lost weight. I like this exercise. Do you know why? Because it's not, Hashami, no, we don't have such a word. No, applicant, not applicator. Applicant. Speak English, Hashami. Thank you for trying. Listen to this exercise now. Why is this a good exercise? Because it's a creative exercise. Because you don't need to choose between 1 and 2 or between A, B, C, and D. You need to write something. I love these exercises. I know most of you don't. Let's check Hashami here. Hashami number 2. Tom is worried about something. Tom appears. Appear means seems. Tehranfar answered for Hashemi. Hashemi says thank you. Tehranfar double R. Tom appears to be worried about something. Correct. And I told you disappear means seem. So Tom appears to be worried about something. You know a lot of people seem. Also, Tehranfar is typing again. Hello guys. Why do I see only 1 or 2 people typing? Why don't you type? Type, type, type. Class activity is important to me. These names stick in my head. You know a lot of people. You seem to know a lot of people, says Tehranfar. I don't know if that is right. You seem. Bardia Ziyai, what is it? Bardia, you want to talk? Okay. You seem to know a lot of people. Correct. Listen to me now. My English is getting better. Your English seems... This is important. After this, you can write the answer. Your English seems what? Seems what? No, Tehranfar, I'm sorry. No. It's not that easy. Seems, very good, Rahparas. Seems to be getting better. Because this is an ing form. Is getting better, seems to be getting better. به نظر میرسه که داره بهتر میشه. Seems to be getting better. Be careful. Mark this one. Seems to be getting better. Seems better. Your English seems better. That car has broken down. That car appears. I don't think you can answer this one. I don't think so. Give me the answer. Because it has in it. It has that car appears, Tehranfar, appears to be broken down. Not bad. This is correct. Another one. That car has broken down. That car appears to be broken down. To have broken down. To have broken down. This is what you haven't studied yet. To be broken down is good. David forgets things. David tends to forget things. Who knows the meaning of tend? We had the word tendency. We had it in the book, in the readings. He tends to do things alone. He tends to do foolish things. He Bible says seems better than seems. He tends to do that. He tends to be late for my classes. تمایل is not usually, Mirkhan. Excellent. This is what I told you. A lot of translators even say تمایل داشتن. او تمایل داره دیر بیاید. I'm so sorry. غلط میکند. So, he tends to be late for my classes means this is a usual tendency in him. This is what usually happens without him wanting it. No, not وانمود کردن تهران فرد. It's a routine. R-O-U تهران توکلی R-O-U. So, just say usually does. Yes, he tends to do that means he usually does that. And the last one. They have solved the problem. They ادعا کردن. We had it in top notch. They claim I want the answer. The false is ادعا میکنن که آن مسئله را حل کرده اند. Not حل کردند. حل کرده اند. Present perfect. They claim I'm waiting because this one is important. For most of you, this is a new thing. They claim that they have solved the problem, correct, but we want infinitive too. They claim, they claim to have solved the problem. Look at Robot's answer, correct. They claim to have solved the problem. آفرین. This is called perfect infinitive, مصدر کامل. To solve, to have solved. مصدر استمراری, to be solving. So, they claim to be solving the problem. ادعا میکنن دارن حل میکنن. They claim to have solved the problem. ادعا میکنن حل کردند. So, write this sentence for me, everybody. ادعا میکنن که میتوانند حل کنند. What should we do? آنها ادعا میکنن که میتوانند این سوال را حل کنند. I'm waiting. They claim to have no. خب for this one زیایی. ادعا میکنن که میتوانند. What can we say with to? They claim they can do it. I know, Sharp, this is correct, but I want you to use master. They claim to. Sharp and Ziya's answer is correct. Payamer is correct. He claimed to answer. No, میتواند answer. He claimed to. Not yet, not yet, not yet. No. توانستن. But can we use can here? No. They claim to. Excellent, Mirkhan. They claim to be able to solve the problem. Because we cannot say they claim to can. So they claim. Write this sentence somewhere. Next to this thing, somewhere. They claim to be able to solve that problem. They claim to be able to help me. Correct. And time flies, guys. Let's finish this. Complete this sentence using what? Okay, WH words or question words. Can you show me how to use this washing machine? How to turn on this washing machine? Just listen to me. How to afford this washing machine? Maybe. Would you know if there was a fire in the building? Would you know whether, no, whether means if. Would you know what to do? Excellent. Would you know what to do if there was a fire in the building? You will never forget a bicycle once you have learned. You will never forget how to ride a bicycle. I like it when you are ready for the answers. How to ride a bicycle once you have learned. And I was really astonished or surprised. I didn't know what to do, what to say, how to react. Correct. How to react, what to say. Bravo. And the last one. I've been invited to the party, but I don't know. I want this one. آیا برم یا نه? I don't know whether to go or not. Whether to go or not. If I should go or not, whether to go or not. Bravo, guys. Bravo, guys. They are going to tell you about your homework, but I'm going to tell you here, for next time, the same book, you will be given pages 104 and 105. So please write it somewhere. Mr. Rahbar will also notify you. 104 and 105 in this book for next time. Thank you for your cooperation. Some of you, of course. Some of you. The people who were not very active today were Sharq was not very active. Aghili, I don't know if he's present. Moshirnia, I don't know if he's present. Moshir, if you are, please let me know. Naderian. Naderian. Aghili, yes, not very, I guess, or maybe I'm wrong. Tawakkoli, only once or twice. Well, Karimi. Karimi, are you present? Karimi, say hi. Tehran, you should work on your spelling, please. Very good. Yes, we want to go to the student book, Unit 9, page 80, workbook, page 80. Everybody get ready, page 80. Okay. Najaftari was not very active. Khorrami, I wonder if Khorrami, Hatami, Noman, are you present? Hatami, Khorrami. Karimi is there, okay. Khatami, Khorrami. Khe. Hatami says he's there. Nice to have you there, Noman. Azar, oh, Parshas. I didn't see him today. I bet Parshas was not there or he's taking a nap. Ilyas Sadeghi. Is this Sadeghi even around in Iran? Sadeghi, where are you? Mushirnia is there. Ilya, Parshas. They are not around, are they? Okie dokie. And I don't know if I heard from Yamani or Iran Manish today. These things stick in my mind. I'm not a forgetful person. There will be a time when you will need my help. Thank you, Yamani. Okay, you are there, Yamani. At the end of the day, you will need my help sometimes. And that help will come only if I have a good memory of you. And these activities and these good answers, even if you're wrong, doesn't matter, will make a difference. Let's go to page 80, Grammar Booster. Let's go to page 80, Grammar Booster. We want to check this one. For your tests, the grammar boosters are also important. If it is a test on grammar, these things are important. That book and the grammar booster especially. If it is on vocabulary, readings are important. Okay? Which page of the student book? As is on page 80 in the workbook. Am I right? It was your homework? Say 1 if I'm right. Grammar booster. Okay, Shar. Thank you. Read the conversation. Find all the infinitives to express a purpose. Aha. Infinitive of purpose is an infinitive to go, to be, to see, whatever. If it shows what you want to do. Let's see. It's 6 o'clock. Are you going home? No, I'm staying late to finish this report. To finish is an infinitive of purpose. Why? I'm staying late because I want to finish. Because I want to finish. So, to finish. I'm leaving now. I'm going to stop at big box to buy a new printer. To stop. To stop. Is it an infinitive of purpose? Yes or no? I'm going to stop. Does it show a purpose? Azizam, I'm going to stop means I'm going because. No, you're wrong. Sadiq Mirfar, you're wrong. It is not. I'm going to stop. We have two here because of I'm going. I'm going to do something. No. I'm going to big box. Why? To buy a new printer. To buy is an infinitive of purpose. نشان دهنده قصد و نیت. Infinitive of purpose. If you can say because, then it is correct. I'm going to stop at big box. Why? Because I want to buy a new printer. Next one. Then I'm going to Computer World to get something else on sale. I'm going to Computer World to get. Yes or no? Infinitive of purpose. I'm going to Computer World. I'm going to مجتمع پایتخت. Why? To get something else. Correct. Yes, yes, yes. If it is the answer to why. I'm thinking about getting a new laptop. What's wrong with your old home computer? Nothing. But the kids use it to surf the internet all the time. The kids use it. Yes or no? The kids use it to surf. The kids use it. Why? Or use it what for? For what? To surf the net. Yes, it is. What do they do online? Oh, everything. What else could we say instead of everything here in conversational English? What do they do online? Oh, چی بگم؟ بگیر و برو. What can we say? Yes, Nuri, that is possible. But I want a sentence starting with you. You. 3 words starting with you. Yes, you. 2 other words. Yes. You. The people who watch a lot of movies can answer. Alayar is trying. You just. No. You. Nobody? Well, the answer is you name it. You name it. You just name it. It means هر چی که بگی, whatever. You just name it. I gave the answer. You just name it. They use the computer to check email, infinitive of purpose, to download music, infinitive of famous, chat with their friends, infinitive of purpose, and play games, infinitive of purpose. All of them are infinitive of purpose, but we only have 1, 2 at the beginning. So 4 parts should be highlighted here. Is there anybody who didn't have a mistake in exercise A? Just say me. Anybody who did not have a mistake, all the answers were correct. Okay, Sharq, Nuri, Shafarieh, Mushir. I told you Mushir is here. Karimi. Good. Not bad. Okay. Exercise B, just listen to me. It says rewrite the same sentences using in order to. You know that in order to is the longer form of to. Are you going home? No, I'm staying late in order to finish this report. I'm leaving now. I'm going to stop at big box in order to buy a new printer. This is a good test for infinitive of purpose. If instead of to you can use in order to, then it is an infinitive of purpose. I'm going to Computer World in order to get something else. And down the page. The kids use it in order to surf the net, and they use the computer in order to check email, download music, blah, 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 and blue. All right. Exercise C. I like this one. I think we didn't talk about this in class. Let's see. I'm staying home to, I'm sorry. I'm staying late to finish this report. How can we use for? I'm staying late to finish this report. I'm staying late. I'm staying late for finishing. Very good, very good. After for, we have to use ing or a gerund, because after for, we need a noun for something, for a book, for a cake, for finishing. The next one, I'm going to stop at Big Box for buying a new printer. For buying a new printer. And the same for surfing the internet, for checking email, and these kinds of things. Let's go to exercise D. This allergy is killing me here, by the way. Exercise D. I name, you answer. Number one, Hashemi. Answer number one, Hashemi. I like to shop online delicious foods from Italy. Follow to Hashemi. Only Hashemi. Zamani. Next time you answer without permission like Shafaqiyeh, you will upset me. Thank you, Shafaq. Is Hashemi even around? Hashemi, are you in the kitchen? I like to shop online. What? Oh, Hashemi, good. We are doing an exercise. Exercise D number one, Hashemi. You should do it. Hello? 402. I like to shop online. We're waiting for Hashemi Behruzi. He just woke up after I shouted his name loud and clear. Okay, no hope. No hope. Hashemi, finally. What? 4 delicious foods from Italy. My son uses the computer, anybody, to download music, or in order to download. Judith emailed me, why? 4 directions to the party. They don't say for the address, they say for directions to the party. Daniel uses the internet to get the latest news. And Sheila emailed her mother, why? To say she bought a new computer. 2 plus a verb, 4 plus a, write the answer. 2 plus a verb to use, 4 plus a noun. Mirkhan is right. 4 delicious foods, for food, for directions, or for getting directions, for buying delicious foods, which is also a noun. Exercise E. Complete the sentence and use an infinitive of purpose or for. I use the internet for chatting with my friends. I use the internet to chat with my friends. For getting the latest news. Very good, Ms. Zamani. Ms. Zamani, tell us what the latest news is. Type for me. Amir Hossein Shafaqiyeh, for surfing the internet. Very good. Shafaqiyeh, for downloading film. For. Arshad says for everything. Oh. Oh. I would buy a new printer. I would buy a new printer to substitute my old printer. Hashemi, literally, okay, I love that word, but instead of L, you must have R. Very good. For everything, for printing my file. Very good, very good, very good. I would get a new smartphone. I would get a new smartphone to show off. I would get a new smartphone for showing off. What else? For having more options, yes. Robot, please be careful. Robot, correct your answer. Everybody wait. I want Robot to correct his answer. Robot, what should we say? There's a mistake in your answer. Everybody pay attention to Robot's answer. He says, I will get a new phone to getting better pictures. For getting better pictures, or to get, or to be able to get new, better pictures. Thank you very much. Let's go to exercise F. Exercise F. Complete the sentence with the correct form of the adjective or adverb. Aha. I like this. I shop online for computer products. It's much easier than going to a computer store. Check with me, guys. Check with me. Check with me. My brother plays music more loudly than anyone I know. Loudly is two-syllabic. It has Y at the end, like happy, like noisy. But we cannot say loudlier. Shafaqi, wait. We cannot say loudlier because this ly is the ly for an adverb. We say more loudlier. Shafaqi, if we had loud, we could say louder. Sharju too. But we don't have loud. The book says loudly. So in the exam, you won't get a mark. Hey, be careful. Loudly becomes more loudly. But loud becomes louder. You're right. Of all the printers in the store, the R100 is definitely the quietest. Correct me, Zamani? Number 4. This is the... Nuri, can you answer this one? This is the movie I have ever seen. Nuri or Hashemi? Yamani, you too. Yamani, you said you're present, but I don't see you around. Let's say, Yamani. Come on, show yourself. Don't hide. There is one mistake. No, there was not a mistake. Correct. This is the Hashemi. I love you, Hashemi. This is the most romantic movie I have ever seen. Because of I have ever seen, you must say the most romantic movie. Okay, Hashemi, what was the most romantic movie you ever saw? Can you tell me? Can you tell me, Hashemi? The most romantic movie you ever saw? Hashemi is trying to answer. Tom and Jerry. Well, Yamani, Titanic, okay, Jack and Rose, Johnny and the Others, I don't know what that is. La La Land, oh, okay. Inception romantic movie, Hashemi, are you kidding me? Inception, who made me go crazy in the mind. I almost committed suicide watching that movie. The Notebook, Shah. I haven't watched that one. The Fault in Our Stars. I don't know that one. Dildadegan. Gravity. You call Gravity a romantic movie? Well, somehow maybe. Okay, good. Salam alaikum. Okay. Yes, Daddy, I can keep a secret. What about these guys? What about these guys, Karimi? Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't trust these guys. Daddy, I said Karimi, Daddy. Okay. Okay, forget about it. Now, let's get down to business. Listen to me. Number 5, Jessica's oil paintings. Oil painting means نقاشی رنگ و روغن. Are beautiful. Her pencil drawings are just as impressive. As impressive as her oil paintings, or just as impressive. Guys, stop, please listen. Impressive, as I told you before, probably it means تاثیرگذار. It means nice. Believe it or not, this new laptop works as badly as the old one, just as badly. Next one. The back's monitor is not large enough. I need something even bigger. Even bigger. Correct. Something even bigger. 8. The traffic on my way to work was very slow. Luckily, the traffic on my way home was not nearly as bad. Was not nearly as bad as the other one. We have never had a more exciting vacation than. Correct. More exciting. And 10. Of the 3 printers we looked at, the XP prints the the most poorly. شرق تهران. Correct. ضعیفتر از بقیه. The most poorly. The XP is the poorest, but prints the most poorly. For ly, you must use this kind of ly. More or most. But not friendly. We say he is friendlier because it's an adjective. Okay, guys. Forget about the rest. Now, forget about the rest. We are almost out of time. Next time, I believe we should start Unit 10. But, guys, after I write the exam, I will tell you what the exam will cover so you can go and study. I believe we had another part here as homework. Is somebody gonna help me? I don't have my notes, I just have my memory. I think it was something in the book. Am I right? Was it something in the book? Was it page 108? Mizamani says 82. 82 in the, oh, okay, I know, no, forget about that. I mean somewhere else in the book, in the student book or somewhere. Did we have anything? No? This was it? Okay. Have we done page 108, guys? 108. Exercises B and C and these kinds of things. Naderian says no. Okay, Artemis says no. All right. Do page 108 for next time. I must write it somewhere so I don't forget. 108. A student book. 108. And grammar in use are 104 and 105. So far, so good. We are almost done. Yes, we are ready to start Unit 10. And yes, 104 and 105. If you don't have the material, they will be given to you. If you do have the material, please study. When I say 104 and 105, 104 is the lesson. Everything you need is there. Study, highlight, learn, and then do 105. Okay, Tehran 5. A few pieces of homework for next time. Everybody look at your student book, page 110. Page 110. I want you to highlight some words, look them up in the dictionary for next time, and send your written material to Mr. Rahbar, and then we will talk about it here. The first word is ethics. The first word is ethics. Check it in your dictionary, try to learn it. You probably know the meaning of value. People have some values. What is the adjective for value? Write down for next time I want it. Value. Don't write it now. Page 110 in the student book, Ziai. 110. At the top of the page, here. Ethics, meaning value, meaning an adjective. یه فلش میزنید بالاش می‌نویسید adjectiveش چی میشه؟ ارزشمند. And what is the meaning of this? Moral dilemmas or dilemmas, as some people say, but I say dilemmas. What is the meaning of dilemma? What is the meaning of dilemma, and what is a moral dilemma? It is not moral, it is moral. A moral dilemma. I want you to check these 4 words and try to understand this box in here for next time, because we need them. We need them. And if you have any opinion, if you can get more information about these words, and I have a question for you. What is akhlaqiyat in English? Write the question, answer it on a piece of paper, send it to Mr. Rahbar, and I will take a look, and then we will check. What is akhlaqiyat? I don't want the answers here, Sadiq Buljan. I know some of you, like you, know the answer. So akhlaq, akhlaqiyat, akhlaqi, and then these 4 words, an adjective of value, and any other words related to these words, if you can find out. A good dictionary can always be a good help. And I want you to think about a situation like this. Have you ever been in a situation like this? You found something, you didn't know what to do. Look at that gold watch. Are you going to take it, Hashemi? Or are you going to try to find the owner, Hashemi? I'm checking to see if Hashemi is taking a nap again. Have you ever found something and then you wondered what to do? Hashemi says he's not going to give it. What does no mean, Hashemi? You have never been in such a situation? Mizamani, yes, you want to, what? None of them. What are they going to do? You're not going to touch it, huh? Some people are like this. There is a watch over there, there is a bag over there, there is some money over there. The guy says, none of my responsibilities. These people are irresponsible, because if you don't take it back to the owner, somebody, a bad guy like me, will take it home. Will take it home. So if you think you are a nice guy, take it and then see what you can do with it. Give it to the police. Try to find the owner in any way you can. Mr. Tehranfal, I don't think so. You will find out if the guy is coming back or not. If it is in a bathroom, you can call. Anybody there? So, if you find a piece of jewelry in the street, what will you do? Try to write something for me, a situation like that. This is my last demand. If one day I find a piece of jewelry in the street, I write a few lines for me, send it to Mr. Rahbar on a sheet of paper, like when you want to answer these questions. That's it, guys. We will talk about it next time. Thank you very much for having you here, for having me here, actually. Sharq, don't be